My next guest is preparing to take to the stage as one of the greatest opera divas ever. What a voice. Time to meet the woman who has the task of being Maria Callas on stage. Please welcome Stephanie Beacham. Stephanie, the first thing that strikes me is looking at the fact you could be Maria Callas. You're so alike.
Looks-wise,
yes.
Unfortunately, I don't have her voice.
So how can you play her?
Because we meet her in this play when she has lost her weight, lost her voice, and lost her man.
Onassis. It broke her, really, didn't it? The combination of the things.
She really did die at 53 of a broken heart. In fact, it was thrombosis, but she was on uppers and downers by that time. And it was a broken
But the
heart.
most remarkable voice... Now, it's a play called Masterclass, because she was taking masterclasses in the 70s,
She went to Juilliard and she picked a few students that were worthy of her attention and punished them for a few hours. That's what I'm going to be doing. But she also goes into reveries about her own life, so you learn a lot about her. I am completely absorbed in her and her amazingly painful life. I mean, the whole time she thought she was a fat, myopic girl with bad skin. That great beauty, that extraordinary... And she worked herself and she worked herself. And then she was reckless with her voice and lost it.
Yeah, well, that was Visitati there from Tosca, which is her most famous role. Was that Visit? No.
Well, one of them.
One of them. It wasn't.
Lucia di Lammermoor. I mean,
yeah.
she did lots. Yeah. And we have some Lady Macbeth, if there's any wood to be touched.
Oh, yes, the Scottish play. But so... it's astonishing to discover that she was unconfident, that she had no...
That's why she was such
a
diva. I think it's always worth finding out why people are difficult and troublesome, and it's usually because of their insecurities. Well, that's my excuse anyway.
Now, you're playing her on tour, so you're going out there and doing it.
Yes.
But so, are you sort of taking this masterclass? You're teaching the people on stage.
Yes.
Do we get some music as well?
Yes, we do. We get some beautiful arias from two very frightened sopranos and one splendid tenor.
Do you enjoy being a tricky woman on stage? I mean,
if I know why that person is tricky. In other words, if it's really layered. Do you understand what I mean, Alan? Yeah. If I really can justify why they're difficult, then I love it, because you've got that vulnerability that shows at the same time as them being troublesome. I mean, she was very competitive with women. Why? Because she was never the favourite. Her elder sister was the favourite. Her elder sister was the pretty one.
Yeah. And of course, Onassis eventually left her for Jackie Kennedy.
And he regretted it and was yowling under her window a week after he had married Jackie.
No.
Yes, but Maria never took him back in the full sense. But they were very, very good friends, but it broke her heart.
So, is it a tragic play then?
No, it's terribly funny.
It's
terribly funny. Yes, it's got all of it. I mean, I hope to make you cry rather than me cry, but it's a very moving story.
But I mean, people must have remarked on the fact that you look an awful lot like her.
Well, the first time I realised, because I just heard her as a voice and as an image and someone with the extraordinary...
the eyeshadow.
Yes, all that stuff. And I was going to see Franco Zeffirelli, who had directed her in many things about something, and he turned round, looked at me, fell back into his chair and said, "You are Maria Callas." And unfortunately, somebody else owned the rights of the film that he then wanted to make with me, and we never made it, and he made it later with Fanny Ardant, But, yes.
Isn't it curious, because at the moment, just about to, it's previewing at the moment, just about to open in London, is Robert Lindsay in the play about Onassis.
I can't
so
wait.
you're getting two sides of the story.
Well, he was extraordinary, Onassis was. He punished Maria because she was utterly in love with him and was very Greek feminine with him and had never given herself in this way before. She had married before, but he was a producer, and so it was much more about the opera. And then she fell in love. And his attitude was, I don't need love. He wanted power, and he didn't realise quite what they had.
Only when he lost it.
Yes.
Yes. Look, we look forward to this. You're opening. Is it Plymouth? You're opening.
Yes, we're opening in
Plymouth in November.
Yes.
In Masterclass.
Come see it.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, great pleasure. Thank you very much, Stephanie Beacham.